This is lines 679 to 686 of Ovid's account of the story of Baucis and Philemon. And they are in the middle of the banquet, and the first miracle reveals the guest's divine nature here. So, meanwhile, whenever emptied, the mixing bowl is refilled. Now we see that this is an infinitive here, which means that we've got a head verb coming up, so that's wident. So they see that the mixing bowl, whenever emptied or drained, is filled. Or maybe for Totians, as often as it is drained, it is filled. And not only that, it is done sua sponte sua, of its own accord or by its own will. And then they see also the wine rise up sub from the below or from the bottom, per se, through itself. Astonished, they fear, they are afraid, they paweo, they are terrified by the novelty, by the strangeness of this, by this phenomenon, and with their hands raised up, with their hands turned palm face up, both Baucis and timid Philemon concipient preces. They take up prayers. They begin to pray. And they orant veniam, and that hyperbaton is fantastic here. So these extended, they're begging a pardon, and the hyperbaton has this sense of the effusive nature with which they're begging a pardon. So they beg a pardon for the feasts and for, now literally, the no preparations, right? But maybe the lack of preparations. And then we go right into the goose here. So there was a single goose, a sole goose. The guard of this very small house. This goose, which the masters were getting ready or were preparing to sacrifice for their divine guests, their godly guests. And it, quick with its wing, is tiring out them. So Baucis and Philemon, slow with age. So a really, really wonderful synchesis here. The two adjectives, and then flanked by, set off by the ablatives of respect or specification maybe.